Hey there, subs and visitors. I just wanted to come back and add a few things in relation to the last video I did. I did say I was going to look at some other dates, and so I looked again at Operation Warp Speed, and I was looking at a certain amount of time in between that and another date, and that was June 11, 2024. So the midpoint there is May 29th, 2022, in between May 15, 2020 and June 11, 2024. And on that day, May 29, 2022, Israel celebrates Jerusalem Day, marking the reunification of the nation's capital since the time of King David, except for the 19 years between 1948 and 1967, there has always been a Jewish presence in the ancient city of Jerusalem, the capital of Israel. So it was May 15, 2020 plus 744 days. It took me to May 29th, 2022, and then I added another 744 days to June 11, 2024. So the other thing is Operation Warp Speed. I initially added 1,440 days to 15th of May 2020 to see where I would land, and it brought me out to April 24, 2024. But in the wiki page, it actually has the first news report of Operation Warp Speed was on April 29, 2020. So from 29th of April 2020 at 1,440 days, and that brings you out to April 8th. So then I had a look at December 11, 2020, which was just 3 days prior to the December 14th midpoint eclipse and Biden being certified as president of the US and the Pfizer rollout. And what happened on December 11 made the Pfizer rollout of December 14 possible, and that was the FDA issues an emergency use authorization on the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine, the first COVID-19 vaccine to be approved by the agency, the very first. And that was quick, man. That was like December 11, bang, December 14. They were just waiting for that authorization, and then they went for it full steam ahead. Okay, so I added 639 days to that date, 11th of December 2020, and that brought me out to September 11, 2022. Okay, so that there is 21-year anniversary of the 9/11 attacks, of course, and it's 3 days after QE2's death. All right, and if I add another 639 days to September 11, 2022, I land at Tuesday, 11th of June, 2024. This is where I initially found what was significant about 11th of June, and I'll come to that in a moment. Okay, so from April 8th, if you add 64 days, it brings you out to the 11th of June, 2024. And then if you add another 64 days to 11th of June, it brings you out to the 14th of August, 2024, which is 3 days after the Paris Olympics is finished. So that's what I'm finding is these little 3-day periods before a major event or after a major event. Okay, so anyway, so what's so significant about June 11? Well, that's Shavuot, and that there is, according to Talmudic tradition, it's the day when the 10 Commandments were given on Mount Sinai. It marks the exact moment when the Israelites evolved from a band of wandering refugees escaping Egypt into a people with self-determination, a collective purpose, a promised land, i.e. Israel, and communal identity, and a covenant with one God. Okay, so that came up, and then I had a look at the distance in between that date and Operation Warp Speed, and then Paris Olympics and all that stuff. But yeah, it's a significant Jewish festival that commemorates the giving of the Torah to the Israelites at Mount Sinai. And this event marked a crucial turning point for the Jewish people as they received divine guidance in the form of sacred scriptures. And this laid the foundation for their belief system and customs. And the origins of Shavuot can be traced back to biblical times. It's one of the 3 pilgrimage festivals celebrated in ancient Israel. And the celebration initially had an agricultural significance as it corresponded to the completion of the wheat harvest. And this later developed into a spiritual focus after the destruction of the temple. And on April 24th in 2021, Elon Musk, he made a tweet and it says, "What does the future hold?" And it's just it's a couple of words spelt incorrectly. He's made a typo there. So, well, I looked up the distance between April 24th, 2021 to April 8th, and that's 1080 days. So that's really interesting. I've spoken about 1080 before in other videos and the significance of 1080, 108. Then I found this article about the FDA authorizes Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use in adolescents. So this is where they kind of went after the kids, the younger ones. And so I thought, I wonder what happens if I add 1080 to that date. And of course I land at 24th of April again. And the other thing that's interesting is the midpoint is 1st of November 2022. So, and November 1st is also known as the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. So also I wanted to take a look at how many days were in between April 24th, 2021 to April 24th, 2024. And that was 1,096 days, which is also equal to 137 times 8. And it's that magic number again, the fine structure constant. And another item of interest is that Shavuot equals 32 in Chaldean cipher, as does fire snake, hellfire, and Nineveh. And I mean, speak of the devil, the god of the burning bush. It is interesting. So the real takeaway here for me is that, you know, we had this major event occur in 2020, which went on for pretty much 2 years. I mean, the date that it was announced as a worldwide drama was March 11 in 2020. And then by 2022, February 24, we had the Russia-Ukraine issue going on. And now we're heading into April. And I have found a number of times dates that lead to 24th of April. So, you know, we may cruise by the 8th of April, nothing seems to happen. But also, I don't know whether this is going to be more of a spiritual shift that some people recognize more than others. And also, you know, this June 11 thing with Shavuot, which is not always on June 11, but this year it is. And that's like the flip of 9/11, 6/11. So I just found that that was worth mentioning, most definitely, especially when I came across it twice when looking at these dates. So that's it. That's what I've got for today, and hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to catch you again on the next one. Have a great day, night, or wherever you are in the realm. Catch you all later.